Just waiting on Macho for a little bit here. While we're waiting, thought maybe we could look at a sweet comic book, Hero Blood of Patriots. Check that out. See that? What do you guys think about Atomic Elbow Comics? Look at that thing. I've got a really great idea for this logo. It's not this. This is kind of like the first idea of the logo. I'm going to take those same elements and I'm going to put it into a different format that's more, I kind of like the circle, but I might go like a tall rectangle logo. Kind of like the old, Marvel tall rectangles. Here's Macho now.
What's up? Are we live?
We're live. I'm not even giving you a breath. I'm just jumping in live, and we're talking about our sweet comic book here with Blood of Patriots.
It is very sweet.
What I was just saying was that the logo, I've got a really cool idea for this logo.
Okay.
That I want to change. I kind of like this. We got Bruce in the chat. What's up, Bruce?
Oh yeah.
Good to see you. So this Atomic Elbow Comics has got the little, I don't know if you can even see it. It's like got the explosion behind it. So I thought what would be cool is to have that explosion coming out of a skull.
Ah.
Like your
skulls
mind
are very
blunt. Well,
okay. I got it.
Your mind is blown basically by how cool our comic is, and also have like an elbow angle that comes down onto the skull,
Sweet.
like the Atomic Elbow.
The Atomic Elbow. I love it.
I got a sketch. I'll see if I can find it. But
all right, cool.
Yeah. Other than that, I just wanted to chat with you and catch up, see if anybody jumps in. Bruce, I hope you're doing well. I've been seeing your YouTube channel's been getting some action. Good job.
I'm just waiting for that announcement that the rec is coming back out. I'm ready. My money is burning a hole in my pocket.
Yep. I want to see the rec artwork start flowing in the promos, so we can start getting excited about it and getting other people excited about it.
Yep. Oh, come on. I'm trying to tweet out I'm live with Mutt. Tweet. There we go. I did it. I can't do two things at one time at the same time.
Bruce says in the middle of a D&D game, but have you on? Can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Hear you a little, I guess he's saying. I'm worried I will fail again. My ego couldn't stand to not raise the money again.
Dude, you'd be good next time.
Come
100%.
on, buddy. Just don't launch it in November. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Do it like as early as possible.
April?
We did April, and that worked out great.
Worked out great.
But people will want the rec. You're going to have to get on there and talk about it constantly and incessantly. There's Eric Hawkins in the chat. What's up?
Oh, yeah.
We're just talking about comics and whatever, Eric Hawkins.
Comics and whatever.
That's kind of our thing.
Yeah,
comics and whatever with Mutt and Macho.
Yeah. And Eric knows a thing or two as well.
Yes, he does. He just had a successful campaign, which looked really great.
Yep.
Zombie for World of Oz, I believe.
Zombie for World of Oz.
Yeah.
I can't say that fast, but
that's great. That I think he's fulfilling now. So that's fantastic. Congratulations on that.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff I think starting to or winding down now. Maybe.
Yeah.
April has been good for me 3 years in a row. April's a good month. I'm telling you.
There you go, Bruce. That's going to get more and more crowded too. That early spring is going to get more and more crowded. I think people will start pushing down to late March, and that might be the new thing to do. But
March is the new April. March is the new April.
But people get those checks in April.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why April's good.
He just thinks I had a hard time pronouncing it. Wish I would have named it something else now. Launch for his birthday. What's a birthday?
Is that an alien thing?
Sounds like it.
When do you get birthed?
Sounds alien. Birthday. There you
go.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool, Bruce. You won't have a problem this time around. You'll already have more of a following than.
Yeah, Macho's internet goes in.
Mutt and I had combined. Oh no, is it going in and out?
You're back now, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's because I have to freaking use my phone.
No.
Because my Wi-Fi is whack, man.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. You just need to get in there and do it, man. And if you fail again, so what? Do it again. You know what I mean? Who cares? Just do it. You got a great concept that needs to be out in the world. You need to make it happen. Because it's a great concept. It's a great looking story. I mean, we want to see it. We know comics and we want to see it.
Trust us implicitly.
Trust us with your life, Bruce.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the matter?
What else is going on? Nothing. What else is going on?
Well, I got some new comics the other day. So I don't know if you guys know what Pigeon Forge, Tennessee is.
Oh my gosh, Hillbilly Hollywood!
It is the greatest land. Eric Hawkins, he has got a book called The Wreck, and it's about a wrecked. I think
it's a crew of
mechanics. What are they?
They come and they do salvage, I believe. Like
salvage. That's right.
Ships.
They salvage old ships in space. It's all in space.
Yeah.
It's in the future.
Yeah. And he has number one, Bruce's artwork is really, really, really good. And he does really good with armor, exosuit or spacesuit armor and stuff like that. And it just looks so it has this it has its own vibe to it. Anyway, I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. It's really good.
It's got an aliens vibe to it.
Yeah, aliens, right. And I think that was maybe we've talked to Bruce about it before. I think that was part of his
Yeah, he likes that.
Well, yeah, he loves aliens, but I think that was a big inspiration for him. But you should definitely follow along with the Wreck, especially when it comes to, I mean, it's going to be, I think he'll have no problem hitting his goal this time around. And especially with our help, we're going to market the heck out of it, Bruce.
We'll be quick on the retweet button.
Yeah, I'll be retweeting left and right. Anyway.
So look, I got some comics to show you. I went to the Promised Land.
Hillbilly
Pigeon
Hollywood.
Forge, Tennessee.
Yep.
It is the greatest place for all your redneck pleasures.
There. If you've ever been to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, it's kind of like that, except in the mountains.
Yeah, it's like you're way up in the mountains, and there's all these ski lifts, but there's no skiing.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And you go up and you just look at crazy stuff. There's lots of Ripley's Believe It or Not things, and
there's big aquariums.
Yeah, and it's all up in the mountains of Tennessee, and it's just amazing. So anyway, they got a comic shop there.
What comic shop?
It's called Alternate. No, it's called Escape Reality. It's a nice little shop.
Where is it in relation?
You're going down the main strip. It's before you hang that big right to go up into all of the big stuff. It's right there.
So is it in Pigeon Forge or in Gatlinburg?
Yeah, it's in Pigeon Forge.
Pigeon Forge.
The illustrious Eric Hawkins says.
Oh no, I know exactly where it is. Yeah. Right before you make the right before you go towards the Tanger outlet or whatever it is.
He said he's been going there. He's been going to Pigeon Forge before there was anything there. Nothing but a car museum and a petting zoo.
Yeah.
Well, you've been there, buddy. It's a lot more than that now, as you know.
Oh my gosh,
it is wild and crazy.
Yeah.
So we two things that were of interest about this trip. Number one, there's the largest knife store I think in the world is there.
Smoky Mountain Knife Works.
And my son is
oh man,
is a huge knife collector. He's a blade nut.
Did he get like a scale model of like the Lord of the Rings, like
no
strike whatever?
No, but they have the what's the main blade in Lord of the Rings called?
Yeah, it's what's his name?
Striker, not Strider.
Strider.
Strider's blade, right?
Yeah.
But the original, his father's blade that was broken.
Yeah.
They've got that in.
Yep.
And it's set up like just like in the movie how it was stationed.
It's all broken and in pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
So freaking cool. Anyway.
Yeah.
So in the knife shop, there is this little section that has all of these World War II and all these relics, Indian relics, all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
Now they have added a comic book section.
What? I haven't been there in years, man. I haven't been there in 4 years.
Well, we go every time, but this time there was a comic book section, and it's $1. It's dollar stuff, $2 and $1.
That's awesome.
So that was exciting. That now my favorite knife store also has a comic book section. But we went to we went to Escape Reality, and they have a really sweet dollar bin. They have probably 2 stacks of dollar bins. It's not a big place, but it's a good place.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
They've got a lot of good stuff in there. So I went and I picked up a few things, and I'll just show them to you real quick because I know you're interested in this. So this is New Avengers Luke Cage.
Luke Cage. Who's the art on that?
That's Eric Canetti. I don't know if you know Eric Canetti.
Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good art, man.
That's why I bought it. Every comic I buy for the artwork. I mean, that's just the way I am. But Eric Canetti is he's actually he works in Hollywood, I think. Wow. He's a storyboard artist.
Okay.
But his passion is comics, and so he's done a couple of sort of limited runs, and they're very animated like this, like really animated. You've probably seen some of his pinup stuff that he's done. He's done a lot of cable. He's done several things. And I'm sure I've sent you some things like online too.
Yeah.
But his style is really fun and animated, like I like. So there's a ton.
Is he interior artist too?
Yeah, he's the interior artist too, which is why I picked it up. I'm going to find something real fun to show you. It's a bunch of talking heads. So I'll tell you what started to happen at some point at Marvel is the writers took over and the artists took a back seat. And I know some people might feel differently about it, but to me, that ruins everything. Because the writer wants...
El Rodimus is here, and he says, Eric Hawkins is everywhere.
He is the ever-present Eric Hawkins.
He is.
Let me find a good... I need to find a good... Here we go. Here's some good action. A bunch of talking heads until you get to this part right here. Oh, wait. Some good action, man. You know?
Man, his art is great.
Yeah. Really animated. Got a real cool, like, he does black guys real good.
Yeah.
Which, man, getting ethnicities right is difficult. But he's good with the black guys. I don't know. Pretty good. Like, here's a good storytelling scene. You know, not bad. This stuff is hard.
Yeah.
But he makes it look easy, right? So I picked up that one. That was a fun one. What else did I get? What's the Camaro news? What are you talking about, Oronimus Flash? What do you mean the Camaro news? You have to. If it's a funny joke that
he's talking about me. Am I back now?
Yeah, you're back. What's up?
Okay. So I tweeted earlier today because down at the bottom of the hill from my house, there's this like little convenience store and a little burger place. And there was a 1992. Wait, just prepare yourself for what I'm going to tell you. There's a 1992 Chevrolet Camaro RS.
Yeah.
T-top. It's white with red stripes.
Nice.
It has it's an automatic transmission, which I'd rather have a manual. But Izzy is like my daughter is. She's like obsessed with old cars and stuff. This isn't an old car, but she
old to her.
It's old to her for real. It actually does. You can put antique tags on it, but anyway, she's like she wants like a cool car she can work on. Well, anyway, this thing is cheap enough that like I'm seriously considering buying it and like having it as something that I work on with her, and then she potentially can drive. Now, it's an RS, which means it's a V6 car. It's not the Z28, so it's not it's not a V8 car, which is a plus in my opinion, because if she is going to drive it, I don't want her driving a V8. Like, that girl is one of the most clumsy people I've ever met in my life. And so anyway, you should just go look at my Twitter at the absolute incredible car that is. So that was kind of my pitch to my wife, because I was like, look, we could work on it together, and then like we can enjoy it with the T-tops off. I can blast some Guns N' Roses and White Snake, and we can have the T-top off, and I'll take you to dinner at McDonald's. We'll get some milkshakes or whatever. It'll be fantastic. Saturday. Yeah, it's great. So anyway, that's what he's referring to. I really want it. My dad, so I had one identical to it, except mine was all black, and it was a 6-speed car.
Wow, really?
I had one. Yeah, really? Yeah, it was really cool, and so I kind of want it again, and I was telling my dad about it, and my dad was like, "You should probably buy that." So we'll see what happens. I got to convince my wife next. My dad's cool.
Well, too. All I ask is that you let me take a ride with the T-tops off, and
Oh yeah, but you have to So what I'm going to do is, if any of my guy friends want to ride in it, you can ride whenever you want. I'll pay for gas and everything, but I'm going to have a mullet wig that I'm requiring you to put on whenever you're riding in the car, and I'm just going to pull it out of the bag and be like, you know the deal.
Hey, no problem.
That's just
I accept your terms and conditions. And I'll even throw in. Can I borrow your Macho Man sunglasses?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Perfect. I'm going to have a little case, and it's just going to have 2 mullets in there. And it's going to be a brunette and a blonde mullet. And I'm just going to open it up, and you can choose whichever one. And the one you don't choose, I'm just going to put on, and we'll go cruise. And our mullets will blow in the wind when the T-top's off. It'll be incredible.
Yeah. It's a date. And let's make a live stream out of that.
Oh, 100% we need to do that. Anyway, I'm sorry. Cool. I keep interrupting.
No, that's a great, man. I'm glad to know that. I didn't know that you tweeted about that today. I normally see your tweet.
Yeah, I'll. You know what? I'm gonna link it so that you can see it.
Yeah, link it up. So the next thing I picked up was, and everything I get, just so everybody knows, everything I get is $1. I don't spend any more than $1 for comics. I'm always in the dollar bins. This is Scar, Son of Hulk. Okay, this is from 2008, right? And I was kind of into Planet Hulk, and I kind of liked the whole Scar angle that Hulk had a son, or something. I think it was a son. But this has got Ron Garney art, and I am a big-time Ron Garney fan. Not only is Ron Garney an amazing artist, check out some of this wild and crazy business.
Hold on, let me see. Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
Not only is he really great artist and a great storyteller too, and just a vet, a pro, but he's an awesome dude who is sort of a straight shooter on interviews. And I really like him as a dude. He's a guy that you'd want to hang out with, a real normal kind of guy.
I'm not into normal guys.
You're into weirdos and freaks. But great artwork, man. Really good. Let me try to find me another page to look at. Here's another creature he made. Creature.
That's awesome.
Yeah, fun stuff. This might be my favorite one I picked up, but I don't know. Let me show you. Hold on. Now, you know who You know who Steve Root is, right?
Oh yeah.
Worked with Mike Barron for years. Did I'm having a brain fart. What was the thing he did with Mike Barron? Anyway.
Oh, is it Nexus?
Nexus, that's right. Yeah, I knew that. Nexus. I just was having a brain fart. But he did these things for Marvel where he did these limited series. He did it for DC too. For DC, he did Superman series. But this one is Thor. Cool. And it's like this sort of like an old school Marvel take where he does a very painterly cover, right? And then he does interiors, which are real Jack Kirby-like. But it's like he's picking the style on purpose.
Looks like Alex, not Alex Ross, but kind of.
No, it doesn't look anything like Alex Ross.
Oh,
it looks like
awesome.
Jack Kirby. Look at this.
It's good. I mean, I was saying kind of Alex Ross painter like.
The cover.
That's awesome.
The cover.
I'm looking at it through your blurry webcam. There you go.
Sorry, tell me if I'm like close.
Yeah, no, but the inside is really cool. I like that Kirby style.
Yeah, love it. And so everything on the inside is like got this classic Marvel style to it, you know?
Yeah.
And this was like 2000 something. Let's see. I can't see it. But anyway, real classic. Like, look at this guy right here.
That's for sure like a Kirby character.
Yeah. You know. But it's Steve Root, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, I really enjoyed that. So like I picked up two of those, and I got this one too. Dude,
that's cool.
Giant Loki. Kind of neat. And the last but not least, with this little particular set, I got something that I had been trying to find for years, and I think this guy was a Kickstarter guy, and he actually got published.
Huh.
So it was the guy who made a book called Spider King. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, I feel like I have heard of it, but what's the cover? What's the rest of the cover look like?
Look at that guy.
Huh.
Super funky. Look at that.
That's pretty cool.
His style is like, I love the style. My favorite kind of style is cartoony with realistic features, you know, like Sam Keith is great at that. He's probably the most easy pick. But really beautiful, beautiful print, very high quality paper, super weird stuff, right? Like it's basically Vikings versus aliens. So the aliens. Cool. The alien came down and infested some Vikings. And so some of the Vikings are alien fighters, and some of the Vikings have somehow attained magic to fight them with. So the story is really interesting. Let's see if I can find kind of a big... but the aliens produce this like goopy, spiny... It's kind of like an insect. Let me get a little closer. It's kind of like an insect. Like these are the two main heroes right here.
Okay.
And you see that thing that guy's holding? That's like some kind of a magic weapon, or it's a high-tech weapon of some kind that they think is magic.
Got it.
And then this is like what the main Spider King looks like, I think.
Rolf.
Like he has just got bubbly pus things all over his back. These
it's real gross.
Twigs growing out of it, and stuff like that. So it's real gross, but it's real super action, and the animated feel of it is just beautiful. Look at this spread there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good layouts too.
Yeah. I love finding stuff like that, especially in the dollar bin. That's
who printed that?
That's an IDW book.
Oh, IDW, yeah. So he got picked up by
I think.
Image.
I'm pretty sure. Well,
that's
IDW.
That's an Image. Image owns IDW, right? Or Image is like their.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure they're under him. I think I might be wrong about that.
I thought IDW was the same thing.
I thought IDW was under Image. I might be wrong about that.
Well, what I know about IDW is that they have all kinds of like business issues and internal issues, but they make some of the best printed books as far as print quality.
Yeah.
So this is definitely like no exception. This is an amazing printed book. It's a floppy. But there is, like, I don't know if you can see, but there is no. This is a good.
It's like
right here on the spine. There is no bending white at all. Like you can't see the paper at all.
Yeah.
So that's really good paper because it folds nice. It's not a huge fold, but it's good thick quality, and the interior pages are super glossy.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great. Anyway, that's my show and tell. I just wanted to show you real quick.
I haven't been to a shop in a long time. Last time I bought books was that time I bought that whole long box from that dude at the end of the con. Remember, he was like just trying to get rid of that stuff. Remember about that whole long box?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the last time I bought comics. I need to actually bust that thing out and like really go through it some more.
I was telling my son about that because I was telling him the story about how I've been in two situations at a con where people will come up to a booth and just drop a long box. Like, boom, here you go.
Yeah.
They'll say, they'll try to like trade for it, or they'll just like offer it for a really cheap price. And I saw that with you that day when that guy was like, look, we got to get rid of these long boxes. I'll give you a long box for, what did he get, $10 or something?
I think I bought, well, he said $20, and we were telling him about our comic. And his buddy was a military guy, remember?
Yeah.
And he was like, he was pumped about us making a pro-military book.
That's right.
And he goes, you know what? Keep $10 of that. I'm not taking any more than $10 for this long box.
Yeah, because we were patriotic, he gave us something. Yeah. That was really cool. And you had some gems in there, too, as I recall.
Yeah, there's some good stuff. I have a lot of I got a bunch of – there's some Mike Barron written books in there.
Yeah.
And then, oh, man, what's his thing? I should go get it and bring it down over here, see what I can pull out of it.
Yeah, go ahead. You can do that. Right. While you're doing that, I'll just tell that story about the other time.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was at a con, a local con. It was a small con, and there was about 4 or 5 big booths. It wasn't a huge con; it was a smaller one. So there's about 4 or 5 big booths where you could really find plenty of dollar books. And this cat walks up to one of these booths I was at, and he drops a long box on the table and asks the booth guy if he wants to buy it. The booth guy says, well, what do you want for it? And he trades for like one issue. Like he trades this whole long box for one issue off the wall. It was probably $100 issue or maybe $50. I don't know. Either way, the guy said, sure, trade up. He opens the lid, and it is a complete run of Amazing Spider-Man. Like, and I mean a complete, like not probably since like issue 90 or something like that. And it's a straight run. It goes all the way through 300s. All the stuff like from my day that I was loving, 70s, 80s, 90s. It was a huge, nice, beautiful set. And it wasn't, I don't think it was a complete, probably wasn't a complete set, but it was beautiful and it was key issues and they're all in great condition. And because the guy was at a con and because the box got dropped on him in such a manner, he just looked around at everybody, and I was standing right there, and he was like, anything in the box? He's like, if it's worth anything, I'll give it to you for $5. If it's not, let's say $1 or $2. And I just grabbed that box and started thumbing through it. I was catching all kinds of like key issues. I grabbed that as much as I could within like a 5-minute section of time. And took home a grip of Amazing Spider-Man, like really good ones.
Dang.
I can't remember the numbers, but like a lot of the black suit issues from the 80s and 90s.
McFarlane stuff?
Yeah. McFarlane issues, key black suit issues, key early character issues, like all kinds of stuff. A grip for like $10.
All right. Okay. This box has some weird stuff in it, but I remember this one was one that was cool. It's it's Team 7 Objective Hell, and it's a Wildstorm book. But check this out. Hold on. It's issue 1. It's I think the interior. Hold on. Let me verify. I think this is all right. Chuck Dixon is the writer.
Yeah.
The cover is a Barry Windsor Smith.
Closer.
There it is. BWS.
Oh yeah, Team 7. And who's that by? It's an image book.
It's an image book.
Okay, is that guy
this
on the
is
cover?
The one. It has. I have some Wildstorm trading cards. There's 2 of them
Nice.
in here, and I really want to open it up. But the art is actually really good in this book.
Does it say who the interiors are by?
Yeah, it does. It's Chris Warner is pencils, and then JD Scott Williams on inks.
Is that guy? Is that guy on the cover the main guy? Is he that Jim Lee? I can't remember the name of that guy. The Jim Lee creation.
He's a
Jim Lee was doing a Frank Miller style thing, and there was that book. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I don't remember this dude's name. I think there's a couple other. It's like Death Blow. That's Death Blow.
That's it. Death Blow.
Yeah, it's Death Blow. There's. Yeah, because he eventually came out. He eventually came out with Death Blow. What'd you say now?
I was into Death Blow.
Oh, I love Death Blow. Yeah, it was good. Well, yeah, Eric Hawkins says it. Death Blow. He says Team 7 was parents of the Gen 13 kids. Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
So that's a cool book. That's a cool book. I thght that was a good one in that.
Yeah.
I was really excited to see this one, which is Team America.
Right. Look at that.
I don't know what it is, but it's awesome.
Is it just motorcycles?
I don't know. I haven't even cracked it open, but it looks really cool. It's by Marvel.
Yeah.
I'll get to that one. Now this is pretty cool. Sweet Wolverine Punisher War Journal.
Oh, I just tweeted about that to Sean.
That's a great cover. Isn't
that's
it?
A Jim Lee issue.
Yeah, exactly. It's a Jim Lee cover.
Yeah.
I think did he do the interior art too?
Yeah, he did.
He totally did. Yep. Yeah, great Jim Lee. There's dinosaurs in this one, so I'm 100% in. Wolverine right here is taking out a looks to be a leopard or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, really good issue.
Great issue. That's a good key.
Great. This is a great. Who is this on the cover? Hold on. Oh, this is a Mike Baron.
Yeah, Mike Baron Punisher.
Mike Baron Punisher. Look at that.
Yeah, beautiful. I love
That's a great cover. Good. Yeah, good book. And then I was real pumped on this one, Mignola Punisher.
Yeah.
Look at that cover. Nobody does it. I don't know if Mike Baron did. Mike Baron do this one?
He did a long run on Punisher for those.
Yeah. Yeah, it is Mike Baron, but that Mignola cover, nobody does a standing ominously like Mignola.
Standing ominous figure.
Another Incredible Hulk Mignola.
Yeah. Oh, 309. That's an old one.
Yeah. Good cover.
You're the Mignola cover guy. Like you find,
I love his covers, man.
Like if I'd have looked at that in a long box, I don't know if I would have caught. And I know Mignola, and I don't know if I would have caught that was a Mignola cover.
Yeah, he's. I love his covers. And then I got a Keith, same Keith. He's my other favorite. I love. This is one of the presents. So
yeah. Go back to the other one. Look at that girl.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on there.
Face?
I keep going the wrong direction. Yeah, I don't know.
Isn't that strange?
It is strange. She's either distressed or excited. I don't know.
Hard to say.
And then I got a couple Alan Moore Swamp Things out of this box.
Yeah, man, that's great.
Look at that. Good Alan Moore.
What's your numbers on those?
55 and 56 here.
Yeah.
Consecutive.
Right.
pretty good. I mean, that's a cool cover.
Absolutely.
So those are cool.
I'm not a Swamp Thing guy.
Me neither. Really?
But everybody always talks about Alan Moore Swamp Thing, and I've never read them. I don't know.
This one has the Who's Watching the Watchmen thing.
Yeah.
Who watches the Watchmen?
Those little promos that were coming up during Watchmen.
Yep. I'll dig through some more here in a sec. Oh, here's a Mike Baron Dead Man. This is like a Perfect Bound or whatever. That's pretty cool. There's a Mignola Wolverine graphic novel with him in the Savage Land. I bet that would be freaking amazing. Oh, you have that?
I have
man.
it.
I bet that's so good.
It's so good, and it's Mignola has it's almost like an interior style, and especially in those days, he had a sequential style that he used, which was a quicker style because you can't draw like Mignola and do it quickly. You know, like he has such a design style now that everything is so well designed, but his sequential art stuff was really good, and he did amazing women and amazing like animals and stuff. Like, it is a great little read. I love it.
I have to borrow that sometime.
I
have a stack. Yeah, I'll take it. A stack of Death's Head. So there's a lot of Marvel UK stuff in here. Death's Head.
Yeah.
Like,
look at that.
There it is. Yeah. So it's a bunch of weird. Oh, you know what? I just realized. Oh man, this is cool. Look at this. So all these books came from the Dusty Corner bookshop in our town.
That's cool.
So I got some Death's Head. I have a lot of comics, so I'm going to skip through a bunch of them. You can talk while
you find interesting ones.
Yeah. Well, I find interesting comics. I have to
Well, the con that we like to go to in our local town is set for. It was set for the summer, and it got postponed because of COVID. And now they have rescheduled it. I don't know if you've heard this or not, but they rescheduled it for the con that we like to go to. It's been rescheduled for October.
The con, yeah.
Has been rescheduled for October 31st. So they're going to have the con on Halloween Day and the following day. I think Halloween falls on a Friday or Saturday, but I think the situation is that they had to reschedule, and the only possible date the venue had available was October 31st. So he went for it and scheduled it for October 31st and November 1st. And my guesstimate is that it's going to be a little light on October 31st, but then it's going to be heavy on November 1st.
Yeah. That's weird.
I know it, but all these shows are getting messed up by COVID. You know, so.
Yeah.
Oh, I said it twice. We're probably going to get ended.
Oh no, we're going to get we're going to get struck 100%.
Don't strike me.
Check. Are we still live?
I think so.
The algorithm's going to get you, dude.
It will get me.
Eventually.
It's gotten us already once, so hopefully it'll happen again. We just talked. We just got off of a show where we were talking about Hero with a good friend of ours who runs a comic shop in Indiana.
I think it's Idaho.
David Murdoch. And he's got a project going. He's a creator too, and he's got a project called Lucas.
Yeah.
And it's a horror book, right?
It is a horror. Yeah, it's a definite horror book.
Yeah, and he's making a game from it too called Lucas.
Yep. That's like is it like an escape kind of?
I think so. It's a horror
game. Yeah.
He's a super cool guy, and he was talking to us about doing tiers in our projects for retailers, and he gave us some really good information on that.
Yep.
And Eric Hawkins and Bruce, you guys should definitely connect with him because he's the kind of shop owner who wants to promote guys like us. Yep. Because he understands the importance of having a boutique atmosphere and not just trying to do mainstream books.
Yeah, he'll get you on one of his creator spotlights, like tonight. But he's been doing purchasing retailer perks and selling books. He sold one of our books live tonight.
Yeah, the guy bought it. It was cool, wasn't it?
It was awesome. Yeah,
guy was standing in the shop, and we're talking about our stuff, and it's just an opportunity for you to kind of like talk directly to the consumer in the shop, which is something you don't ever get to do, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys definitely need to connect with him.
Nomad. Look at how feminine Nomad looks. That's not a good cover.
That's terrible. Look at Nomad. Even his hands look feminine.
I know. Anyway, I don't know. I just saw it and that made me laugh, so I got it. Check his Silver Surfer out. This is kind of a cool one.
Look at that.
It's a some sort of squid dragon. It's kind of cool. And then so I found this. This is a Marvel book, but it's like it's Marvel Canada. No, it's not Marvel Canada. What is this?
Canada?
And I saw the Canada, like it's 210 in Canada. I was trying to figure it out. But it's called Nocturne.
Yeah.
So I got some issues in Nocturne. And in this one, he has what looks to be like he's like Dr. Octopus.
Yeah.
A little bit. I don't know. Crazy. He's kind of Spider-Man, kind of. He reminds me of that character called Grendel a little bit. I was looking. I just found something from the Marvel Universe. This is the final issue of Force Works.
Oh, yeah. I remember Force Works.
I don't remember Force Works. So, I don't know.
Yeah,
so there's
you have
that.
to check it out.
Yep. Wildman Ray Garcia did that. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I got something good. I got something Canadian for you. Hold on.
Nice.
What about some Alpha Flight?
Huh? You like Alpha Flight?
I don't know. It was in this. It was in this giant box. Whoever did that art looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does look pretty good. I like that art.
Yeah.
That's definitely got that 90s style. I was trying to get. I tried many times to get Alpha Flight because I had people around me when I was going through shops and they were telling me how great Alpha Flight was. Couldn't I get into that? I don't know why.
Look at this. Look at this one right here. So this one is it's still in its protective cover, and it looks like their Sasquatch is throwing some armored dude. But look at all them Canadian flags on there. If Dillard, if you say Dillard's name 3 times, he comes. So I've said it twice. He'll come into the chat. But if I'm gonna say it, if Dillard was here, I would hope that he would appreciate that the amount of Canadian flags on here, or Rick Piper, because this is a comic I feel like the Buckler would read.
Yeah. Have you heard that I'm going to be on the cover of the Buckler?
Dude, I heard. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of your sweet Buckler.
I got to show that.
Dude, show that. It's so good. You got to show it. I'm going to keep looking through books while you're going to show it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Alpha. I don't know if I could ever get into Alpha Flight, but it looks okay, I guess.
Look at this.
Look at that. You and Rick, man. You and your boy.
All right. So this is the Buckler. I know you guys probably know this, but this is the Buckler. This is his character, and he's having a grand old time because he's been causing mayhem in the town of. It's one of those Canadian towns. I don't know. And then, oops, that's not it. This guy is Rick Piper. Right? And this is this girl, Kat. I don't know if you know Kat, but I think that's her right there. But that's Rick Piper. This is all mixed media. And then look at me. Can you see it? Are you listening? Can you hear me, Dan? Yeah, that's me on the cover. So let's go back a little bit. Not that far back. I'm actually going to be on the cover of this this comic book. Hey, Trusty, good to see you, man. Yeah. So I guess we lost Macho. He's trying to come back in now. I'll give you just a second. What happened?
I don't know. Is it good at all right now? Can you hear me and see me and stuff?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay. It's already starting to mess up. I'm gonna try to get on my phone. Hold on.
Yeah,
it might bug. It might.
Yeah. Eric Hawkins says Shabby and Vestry is back there. Vestry is a really cool looking book, and I think they've got some good heat going right now. Hopefully, they can get a lot of attention on that book and do well with it. All right. So yeah, we had a really good conversation with David.
All right, I'm gonna keep trying.
All right, keep trying, man. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Are you with me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you didn't say anything about this cover. I just want to know what your thoughts are on
it. This might be my favorite comic cover in the history of comic covers. It's like I don't know. I have mixed. I don't know. There's so much happening in this thing that I like.
Yeah.
That it's hard to like put words into it.
Well, what Eric is telling me is that the Shabby, this guy Shabby.
Yeah, yeah.
That's him back there. That's him right here.
Yeah. He did
Vestry.
Somebody else's book. Vestry, yeah, that's it.
Yep, yeah. He's doing Vestry, and then this is Cat. And,
okay, cool. And then you're right there. Oh man, I love that you and Rick are right up front. It's so good.
Yeah. So what I think has happened is that now, because of the humor that's happened as a result of this cover, that Rick Piper is going to become another sort of main character in this series.
That should 100% happen.
He's going to be Robo Rick, and he's going to be like RoboCop, but kind of like a lame RoboCop.
Perfect. I like everything about it.
and he is, of course, Rick has good humor.
Yeah.
Enjoyed himself being portrayed that way, and so I think he's down for it. So from what I understand, I think that's moving forward.
That's so great.
The only thing I can hope is that maybe I'm his first victim. You know,
I hope that he makes you do some more stuff. I really do.
You know, I don't know if he's interested in making me a part of his book or not. He just wanted me to be on the cover. Apparently, I reminded him of someone that he had ran into on his honeymoon, some cops, police officer, which is how I made it onto the cover like that. But yeah, so a lot of fun.
Man, I love it. Like I'll probably when this book is when the Buckler is like out for. Wait, did he already fund that book?
No, it's not even started.
I was gonna say I didn't think so. But number one, Dillard is an incredible artist. Like for real. My hat goes off to that dude. He really is a great artist. I'll back this book 100%. If nothing else, for the reason of having your face on that cover with Rick. It's so good. I mean, the cover's good anyway, and like the Buckler laughing and bleeding out of his mouth is so good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm into it for sure.
Yeah. Well, I think that pretty much puts me in the star category now.
Yeah. Yep.
I would say I'm a star.
100% star. Oh, yeah. And Trusty's in here. What's up, Trusty?
Yeah.
My friend Trusty.
What's going on with your 4-page comic book?
So it is. I keep getting people offering to do things for me. So Trusty finished. Beautiful artwork. I handed it off to Cal. Cal did the letters in like 2 days.
Yeah.
He's a good letter. I mean, like for real, he's good.
Yeah.
And then he handed it back off to me, And then I was telling Tyler that I got it done, and he asked to see it. So I showed him, and he was like, I love it. Can I color it? And I was like, well, heck yeah, you can color it. Wow. So he's working on colors. So like, I mean, awesome. It was pretty cool. Like they're all kind of donating their time. So I wanted to send it to Alterna. And I didn't know if I should wait until it's colored or send it in black and white.
I think I would send it in color.
Yeah, I mean that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So that's what the holdup is. I'm kind of waiting for Tyler on that.
Yeah.
So I'm keeping it like black and white file and a colored file because I'm sure the color will be phenomenal. I'm sure it'll be fantastic, but I really like Trusty's inks so much. Yeah. That I kind of am going to, whenever, like if it goes to Alterna, that'll be phenomenal. And then when I'm like, if I release it out, I'll release it in two ways. I want to do black and white and like with Trusty's inks and then in color. Because like his inks are so good. So that's the plan. It's just a fun little book, man. It was fun doing it. Trusty like really knocked it out of the park. Everybody involved has been really cool about it, so I can't wait to get it out there.
Give the 30-second synopsis.
All right, hold on. I can't remember I'll give it to you right now.
It's a really funny book.
All right, so the pitch is, when the zombie apocalypse happened, Ted always thought it would be a mutated virus or a street drug gone wrong. But the downfall of the human race started from a bad batch of baloney, and it's all Ted's fault. Now, Ted and his high school crush Tina, who works in HR, fight their way through the zombie horde and into each other's hearts to save his best friend Coop, who works in the Vienna sausage division.
Yeah. Well, it's unique. I'll give you that much.
I said I was going to win that contest, and I won it.
I always tell that story. That was an amazing pointing out fences. You said, I'm going to walk in here and take this from everybody. You did it. You won the contest, and now you've got a comic to show for it.
And the thing was, like Tyler was very cool, and he was like, you could just take this money and do whatever you want with it, but I really would love to see you make a comic with it. And so I was like, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. And it was one of those things like I promised live. And then I was like, oh man, I really got to do this now. And I was really lucky. Like Trusty was my first choice. I remember you even suggesting him, Mutt, and was my first choice. And he like totally agreed to do it. And like, I couldn't pay him what he's worth, but I'm so thrilled that he did it for me. Cause it's really cool. It's a good book. So it's a little short one, but it was fun. So
it's hilarious, and Trusty did knock it out of the park.
He did.
I think it's got legs. I think if you really put it out there and promote it, you can make it a long form series because I think it's in that vein of what's the
Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, Shaun of the Dead. It's in that vein, and you've got the perfect chops for that. So you could do it.
That's right. Trusty's a Virginia boy. VA for life, Trusty.
Yeah.
So look, I was looking through this box, and I want to show you this. I have issue. What is the? It doesn't even. Oh, there's 11. So one. I don't have them all, but I have most of them in this. It's Marvel. It's the Marvel Tech series. This is by Joe Casey and Leo Manco. And Quesada did the and Jay Lee did this cover. Looks like, but oh gosh, it's always backwards. Jay Lee. So
interesting.
It's a weird. I don't know if this is a UK thing, a UK Deathlock issue or something. But weird. I got that one. There's some good covers in here.
I want to see that.
Issue 3.
Yeah.
Deathlock. This one, another artist.
Marvel Tech? Is it say Marvel Tech?
It's Marvel Tech.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I don't know if this is like a European thing because he has a lot of. There's a lot of Marvel UK books in here.
I love that. Man. I want to see that.
That's a cool one.
Here comes,
I saw
here
it.
comes R2D2 for life.
Speaking of Shaun of the Dead,
Slut man.
this might be one of my favorite covers right here. Check this one out.
Man, that's awesome. Yeah.
I don't know, like that. And then here's another. Like, so I got a bunch of them. It's like different versions of Deathlock. It looks like.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's kind of cool. I'm gonna read those. I have some other Deathlocks. They're just kind of.
Let's see them, man. I love Deathlock. I want to see them.
Hold on, let's see. Some of these aren't that great. Hold on. All right, so Deathlock and Deathlock. Sorry, they're all in bags.
Yeah.
That one's like, yeah. And then Deathlock times 3. So
isn't that crazy?
This is the new Deathlock, the Demolisher.
Yeah, man. He's back. The original Deathlock and Demolisher. Sweet.
With his sweet American flag on the chest.
I love that. I love that original design. I think
the original design's the way to go for sure. This cover right here is really good, I think. I like this cover.
Oh yeah, nice. Oh yeah.
The
Very
end.
cool. Yeah.
I dig that.
I didn't know you got all that Deathlock in there. That's great.
Yeah, dude. A bunch of Deathlock. Hold on. These aren't. Oh, this is the one I was looking for. Check that bad boy out. Oh yeah, psychedelic.
That's your favorite stuff.
It's so good. I love it. Deathlock disarmed. He literally, his arms cut off.
Wow.
And then I got one more. It's a freak out or something. Freak with a PH. Freak out. So I got a bunch of Deathlock. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, well, this was one I pulled out too. This is Vetter. It's a Sentinel book.
Yeah,
it's like, I think it's like an Iron Giant take. Kind of.
Yeah. Kid
it looks cool. Looks pretty cool. I thought it was like when I first spotted it, I thought it might have been like a Scotty Young or something, but I was mistaken. All right, let's see what else I got. You talk about something else.
Well, I got to jump off here pretty soon. I just want to do a short one today.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me see. I'm going to quickly peruse through and see if there's anything really exciting. Oh, this is really weird. Epic Comics by Marvel, a fairy tale for grown-ups, and it's called Moon Shadow. See it? Oh,
weird.
So I got some of those. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And oh crap, I lost it over there. I got some Spider-Man like UK books. They don't look very good. Gun. I don't even know what that is. I have some Spider-Man, a bunch of Punisher. Like there's some John Romita Jr. Punisher books.
Warzone?
Yeah, Warzones.
I love those.
A bunch of those. Some new Punisher stuff that I'm not into. It might be Chevrolet. I mean, I like Declan Chevrolet's art, but it's just, what else did I got? Come here. Those Punishers are pretty good, though. Some War Machine, a bunch of War Machine books.
Huh.
Who buys War Machine? But whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then some Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. The Star brand. That's Marvel UK. Strike Force Moriarty. Captain Britain. Marvel Boy. And
Trusty has a question. Moon Shadow, is that J.M.
Yes.
DeMontis?
I think it is. James. Hold on. It is J.M. DiMattei. So, that's crap. I got 3 of them. Issue 10, 11, and 12. A fairy tale for grown-ups.
Looks a little too mature for me.
Yeah, it looks sad. I don't want to read it.
It's kind of weird.
No, it does look. I might open it up and see what it's all about. Oh, it says on this. It says it's lovely. It makes you feel better about comics. By Frank Miller. He said that about this comic. It says right there.
Okay.
Ooh, Strike Force Moriarty is good reading. Huh. Okay. I would have skipped right over that. I'll be honest with you. But let's see. Do I have more than one of those? I have one of those. Strike Force Moriarty. Although this is a Oh, no, that's not what I thought it was. But.
Yeah. Sean, what we're dealing with here is Macho had purchased an entire box of comics on the fly, heading out of a convention about probably 6 months ago.
Yeah,
and he's just now opened it up to look through it. So he's just sitting on a treasure trove of comics, and we're just kind of discovering together what all is in there.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in here. I pulled most of the good stuff out in that big first chunk. I think I went through it and found those, and then the others I'm gonna have to like dig through and read them. But I got some New Mutants too.
Oh, really? What'd you get from New Mutants? 'What issue number is that?
46.
Okay, yeah.
That's pretty cool. X-Men are in it.
Yeah.
47.
Sean says got a box of
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh.
Don't say that. What a deal.
Thank you. Sorry.
Yes, that's pretty cool. And then this is a pretty cool cover too. I like this cover.
That's nice.
Looks like a Valkyrie and maybe a Cannonball up against the Sentinel.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Those New Mutants, the movie's coming out, so those New Mutants might.
They might be worth like 50 to 75 cents, something like that.
Yeah.
Let's see if you're still on. Are you still live?
Yeah, I'm live.
It says you're still live. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna shut her down. I wanted to put
her down.
This link in the chat, which was for our time with David Murdoch, who's a shop owner, who had Hero in his shop, and then he wanted to do a creative spotlight with us. So that was really cool, and I think you guys should check it out. And as indie creators, we should be trying to do stuff like this more often. And David's one of those cool shop owners who understands that. He's a creator himself and wants to make that kind of thing happen. I've really enjoyed this time of comics and whatever with you, Macho.
Oh, man, so much fun. Thank you for having me.
Well, I appreciate you being here. And we got one last thing from Trusty. He says, my next door neighbor has boxes of his son's comics.
Oh, man. I would go over there with some cash in my hand and just be like, listen, how much do you want?
I'd be like, man, these aren't really, they're not really worth that much. If you want to get rid of them, I'll carry them out for you.
Be like, Incredible Hulk number 12 or whatever. This is like, who even gets the ones with double digits? Everybody goes for the triple digits. Triple digits is where it's at.
Yeah, be like, look how old this is. You can't get anything for this.
Yeah, people don't want to see this. They don't want to see old stuff like this. This is gross.
R2D2 for Life always asks me the same question about my black backdrop. And I just enjoy this. I don't really know what else to say about it. I like being in front of the black drapery.
What happened to your cool background with like your comics and stuff posted up?
I got rid of that.
Okay, all right.
I don't know why. We were cleaning up one day, and I just dismantled the whole thing.
Wow.
And the attempt was the idea at the moment was that I was going to make a cool new one. But you see that has not happened yet.
But your problem is you're not cool, so that never happened.
Well, that's my first issue in life. But one of these days, I'll be able to come up with a cool background. Until then, you're just going to have to deal with it, Sean. Trusty says,
neighbor says they're not worth anything. Then you should just be like, I'll take them.
I'll slide those right up for you.
Yeah, I'll get rid of them. Like, you won't even have to take them to the dump. I'll take it.
I'll look through them for you. There's probably nothing in there.
Yeah, I'll give you anything that's worth like money.
Yeah. When is Hero 2 launching? Hero 2 will be launching whenever we get in gear.
Yeah.
And start putting some promo pieces together.
Yep.
Sean, hashtag deal with it. That should be your new hashtag for life.
Yeah.
Just deal with it. Yeah. So I really appreciate you being here, man.
Yeah. We're going to do... Dan will take a dump. I mean, to the dump. Play your cards right. You can get whatever you want. Yeah, we need to. We're gonna do a second chance campaign, and then we'll get into the nitty gritty.
Yeah. We're thinking about. We're thinking about a lot of things. Well, I don't want to get into it right now, but we've got some stuff cooking that we need to figure out.
Yep.
Because we want to give the best quality product, so we got to figure out the best way to do that, and to make sure that Hero has a life of his own that goes beyond even us.
Yep, absolutely.
So we're doing our best to make hold his feet. We're doing our best to make choices now that will set us up for success later, and that might mean some investments in different ways. So. What we know is that Hero, for the backers that got it, was successful as far as we know. We haven't heard any negative feedback. Everybody has been super positive and pumped about it. So it's easy to be excited moving forward. I mean, our backers have given us nothing but encouragement, and that part has been amazing. So we're all in, and we're going to do it. We just got to figure out the best way.
Yep.
All right. That being said, we're going to bug out. I'm going to go to bed, and in the morning, I'm going to get up and do work again. And then maybe pretty soon we'll be able to do a comics and whatever. And I know that Thursday night we're going to do.
That's tomorrow. Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night we're going to do another Breaking Rad.
Yeah, Breaking Rad.
And we're going to have good old Cal back, I think.
Yep.
So we'll be able to talk to him about how well we know him and all the things.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Are you gonna give him? We're gonna give him a quiz, or are we just gonna?
We're gonna live. We're doing it live.
Doing it live. Okay, perfect.
We're gonna say of these answers that all of us gave, which is the closest to the real you.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
R2D2 probably not a hardcover. We're probably gonna make it. Soft covers all the way through until we get to the whole section.
Then we'll do
all three stories combined. It'll be like a 150-page hardcover.
Yeah, it's gonna be killer.
Yeah, it'll be a complete story, 150-page hardcover. I think at the very end, but we have to get there first.
Yep. Pen and ink.
Yeah, I'm gonna be slaying some pen and inks, but we're gonna have it colored. It's gonna be beautiful. Hopefully, we'll still be able to afford the illustrious Engine Bediview.
He's going to get a big head.
Yeah, well, he's good, man. We caught him early. That was a great thing for us.
Yeah.
So hopefully he'll be able to work with us continually. So that's awesome. Yep. All right. Breaking Rad tomorrow night. Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's going to be good.
Definitely stop by. I think we'll do it on my channel again, unless we do it on your channel.
Yeah, let's do it on your channel. Because, like, my internet, it's not worth it.
Yeah, okay. And that way, when we do it on my channel, that way you can bug out and bug back in.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right,
everybody.
Later, guys.
Peace out, guys.
Let me do the roll through the roll call. People. Yeah, man. I love when people stop by, spend your time listening to us ramble. So, Bruce, thank you. You're the man. We can't wait to see the rec come out. Eric Hawkins, congratulations again on A Zombie-ful World of Oz. Looks like a great success there. Let's see who else came in. We've got El Rodimus Flash, artist extraordinaire, El Rodimus Flash. And he was asking about your Camaro, and you talked all about that, which I didn't know. That's awesome.
Yeah, I sent you the tweet. You need to look at it.
I'm gonna check it out. Let's see. Yeah, and then he was talking about 3.8 V6 engine. I didn't see that. Did you?
Yeah, he's talking about. Yeah, well, I didn't respond to it, but he's correct. That engine is a great engine. The Chevrolet V6, the Vortec engine was fantastic, and I believe it's a tune port injection that comes in that, not fuel injected, tune port injected that comes in that Camaro. So I have to check if it's 3.8. That even makes it more valuable. It's under 100,000 miles, man. It's 97,000 on that thing. It's ready. It's ready to it's really hitting its stride. So anyway,
yeah.
Good, he's right about that.
Good answers. And then thank you guys for all stopping by, including Trusty and Sean. Appreciate you guys very much.
Yep.
Sean, hold his feet.